Constitutional monarchy. As a constitutional monarchy, Canada's head of state is a hereditary sovereign, queen or king, who reigns in accordance with the Constitution, the rule of law. The sovereign is a part of parliament playing an important non-partisan role as the focus of citizenship and allegiance, most visibly during royal visits to Canada. Her Majesty is a symbol of Canadian sovereignty, a guardian of constitutional freedoms, and a reflection of our history. The royal family's example of lifelong service to the community is an encouragement for citizens to give their best to their country. As head of Commonwealth, the sovereign links Canada to 53 other nations that cooperate to advance social, economical, and cultural progress. Other constitutional monarchies include Denmark, Norway, Sweden, Australia, New Zealand, the Netherlands, Spain, Thailand, Japan, Jordan, and Morocco. There is a clear distinction in Canada between the head of state, the sovereign, and the head of government, the prime minister, who actually directs the governing of the country. The sovereign is represented in Canada by the Governor General, who is appointed by the sovereign on the advice of the prime minister, usually for 5 years. In each of the 10 provinces, the sovereign is represented by the lieutenant governor, who is appointed by the Governor General on the advice of Prime Minister, also normally for 5 years. The interplay between the three branches of government, the executive, legislative, and judicial, which work together but also sometimes in creative tension, helps to secure the rights and freedoms of Canadians. Each provincial and territorial government has an elected legislature, which provincial and territorial laws are passed. The members of the legislature are called members of the Legislative Assembly, MLA, members of the National Assembly, MNA, members of the Provincial Parliament, MPP, or members of the House of Assembly, MHA, depending on the province or territory. In each province, the Premier has a role similar to that of Prime Minister in the federal government, just as the Lieutenant Governor has a role similar to that of Governor General. In the three territories, the Commissioner represents the federal government and plays a ceremonial role.